Okay, note to self, next time I do a vid like Dracula versus MCU or DCEU, I gotta elaborate a lot more, because apparently a lot of people got lost. People had the nerve to say I was glazing Dracula. No the fuck I was not. It's not my fault, this motherfucker is just simply cracked. Some of y'all bought Spider-Man as a good case against Dracula. I'm sorry, his powers are not saving him. For every strength feat you can give me, I can give you someone that didn't have to have that strength to beat his ass, both early and late in his career. Or the fact that his suit has never been fireproof, and him and the other Peters are most definitely not knife proof. And then spiders have also shown if you can shapeshift into some shit they can't put hands on, you're fucked. Which in Drax's case would be a giant living ball of fire. Then you got the super soldiers who have the same exact problem. They're not immune to getting stabbed and they literally can't do nothing against a giant living ball of fire. And this isn't even accounting for the speed disadvantage they be at, which can fuck a super soldier up bad. Because oh yeah, Dracula has super speed too. I also saw arguments for Dr. Fate from Black Adam, but as powerful as he was, they showed that body is human as fuck, and as long as he can get around the magic, he can actually take him out. Stuff like this, I can actually just see Dracula turning into smoke and getting around. But you know what? I'm willing to take back what I said about Dr. Fate dying, because as far as I can tell, he can play keep away forever with this motherfucker. And I don't think this version of Dracula is actually strong enough to get past his force fields. And I'm sorry for whoever tried to make a case for the Amazons, because they are still dying. Neither one of them have super strength, speed, or durability. They died to those threats.
He's already shown capable of dodging arrows. That's all their long distance options are.
And peak human hands have proven not to work on them. German soldiers were catching bodies off of them. And durability wise, they've shown they can't even take a bullet. What makes you think they can take a Dracula? The same person that made a case for the Amazons tried to make a case for the Atlanteans out of water, but I'm sorry, they are fodder out of water. For the most part, they require suits to stay on dry land, and even then, that's full of water too. And those suits can get fucked up just by throwing a sofa at it. Then to make matters worse, they literally carry the weapons you can use to fuck up the suits with them, and you don't have to overpower them to do so. Then to make matters worse, they literally got a patch on the back of the helmet that if you pull off, all the water will fall out and they can't breathe. This is only me speaking for them out of water. Underwater, Dracula got no shot, because as far as I can tell, he can't match this level of arsenal by himself. Because we see Dracula take the air and land by far, but underwater we don't see him do shit. Now some people were asking for specifics because I didn't exactly go over Thor or people like him who are gods, or monsters like the Hulk. Thor, physically speaking, has shown to be strong as shit and outdoes anything Dracula has done throughout that series. And that's on top of his lightning alone being powerful enough to fry his ass. Then you got Loki, who legit became a god of all time and keeps all timelines alive on a golden throne. Dracula wouldn't even be able to touch him. Or Hela, who can only be taken out by someone that was capable of taking out Asgard itself. Don't even get me started on Odin. Now when it comes to people like the Hulk, I'm sorry, Dracula just does not have a way of overpowering or taking this motherfucker down. The only person that's been able to win a fair one against Hulk was Thor and Thanos with no difficulty. Not even using any Infinity Stones, he was just straight up beating the dog shit out of him, and was also capable of beating Thor with the same level of ease. With the stones and no reason to hold back, this motherfucker is unstoppable. But without that glove, Dracula can most definitely make that motherfucker bleed, but it won't be enough to kill him. Same can be said for the side of DC. I do not see him capable of beating someone like Superman, Wonder Woman, or Doomsday. Steppenwolf will be able to survive him too. That's my thoughts on the matter. For anyone saying Dracula can get beat by 3 normal people, one of them bitches is his son, the other's a mage, and another one's a person that's been hunting monsters for life with weapons made to kill them, of which he no-diffed them in the first second of the damn fight. The only reason he died is because he legit let it happen. Anyone that says the opposite, I'm sorry, you didn't watch the show.